I am extremely happy to speak about the tradition and heritage of the Syro Malabat Rite. Many of the people living here in the United States are not aware of the antiquity and the faith tradition of Syro Malabar Catholics. The Syro Malabar Catholics trace their faith heritage to the preaching of St. Thomas the Apostle in India. St. Thomas came to India in AD 52 and he preached the faith in different parts of Kerala and established several spiritual communities. And later he was martyred in Malabar, India in AD 72. His body was taken later to Edessa by his disciples. Edessa also traces their faith heritage to St. Thomas the Apostle because one of the disciples of St. Thomas preached the faith there in Edessa. This spiritual connection between Edessa and Kerala has created the rise of the Syro Malabat Rite in Kerala. Syro Malabat Rite actually belongs to the liturgical family of the East Chaldean, and hence Kerala also received this East Chaldean liturgy from Edessa. And this is known as Syro Malabat Rite because the language in the liturgy in the past was Syriac, or more precisely Aramaic. Malabar is the old name of Kerala, and hence the name Syro Malabat Rite. One of the great features of the Syro Malabat Rite is that it is very close to the prayers that Jesus used at the Last Supper. This Syro Malabat Rite, or the East Chaldean Rite, was actually composed, the liturgical prayer used in the Syro Malabat Rite was actually composed by the disciples of St. Thomas, known as Ade and Mari. These two disciples are actually the progenitors, the originators of this rite. And the four long prayers in the Syro Malabat Rite, known as the Gahanda prayers, are actually very similar to the long prayers used in the Passover supper. And Jesus might have used the same prayers at the Last Supper he had with his disciples. That prayer is known as Barkat Ha-Mason. It is because of this close proximity to the Jewish prayers in the Passover that many of the scholars on the Eucharist call this rite as one of the most ancient rites in the Christian world. And it also has got so many connections with the other Oriental rites. One is the veil that is separating the sanctuary from the people, then the use of the word mystery in the Eucharistic prayer, which in fact is a reverence for the sacred or the divine presence. And then there is a long procession of the clergy and servers to the altar. So all these things, and then also is the most important thing, is the prominence given to epiclesis. All these features make this a very oriental rite. And this rite actually was the rite of all the St. Thomas Christians before they split into different denominations. And hence Syro Malabat Rite is very rich in heritage and also very rich in traditions. God bless you. Thank you very much.